Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. In this video, I'm going to be sharing with you simple tools for changing negative paradigm. Remember in my previous video, I shared with you, and if you have not gone through it, you'll see the link on the description below. The reasons why people are unable to change the negative paradigm. And we went through about 6 of those reasons. But now I want to give you 4 effective but very simple tools that you can use to change this negative paradigm. And in this video, I'm going to be sharing with you 2 of them, and the next I will share with you the remaining 2. Why am I doing this? Is because I want to take a little time to teach you how to use these tools that I'll be putting in your hands. And I want you to understand that the first principle, the underlying principle that will govern these tools is that you have to be consistent with using them. You have to keep repeating. Remember that one of the reasons why it's difficult for people to change their negative paradigm is because the paradigm was not built in a day, it was not built in a week, it was not built in a month, it wasn't even built in a year. But come on, the tools I'm going to be sharing with you, if you can keep at them for 6 months, I can actually promise you that you will see significant changes that you will have observed in the things that are happening around you. So what is the first of these tools? The first is what I call emotionalized simple affirmation. Emotionalized. Take that word, underline it if you have to. The affirmation has to be emotionalized, because if it is not emotionalized, your subconscious mind will not be able to use it. Why? The subconscious mind does not understand or does not reason in words. It reasons in emotion. The language of the subconscious mind is actually not the words. It is the emotion that you attach to the word. Now, why do you have to use the word? First, you need to understand that the words that I'm talking about are just simple words. For example, these are some of the things you need to look at when using affirmations. It has to be written in present tense, and then you have to ensure that it relates with what you truly want. For me, the affirmations that I key into are affirmations that reflect the 5 areas of my life that are very important to me, and that is my faith, my finances, my family, my friendship, and my fitness. So I have affirmations that is tied around those areas, so you can write them down in several areas of your life, and then you repeat them to yourself. Why do you have to use words? This principle is actually a principle that I got from the Bible. Remember when Jesus said, man shall not live by bread alone, but by every word. But Solomon also said, life and death are in the power of the tongue, and they that love it shall eat the fruit thereof. Which means that you can use your words to bring life to your body. You can also use your words to bring death to your body. When you speak words out, you are not only communicating with yourself, because man is not just physical. Man is you're actually a spiritual man that is having a physical experience. So the words that you speak out of your mouth, they are also life, and then they are also powerful. So the words that you speak, for me, I can say that I run a business that makes profit in millions of dollars on a regular basis. That has to do, so I can keep repeating this. And then for my health, I can say that I have a healthy body that does everything that I need to do every day of my life. And then for my faith, I can write a very simple word. I can say that I enjoy my communion with God every morning when I wake up. Now, that already is telling me that I want to enjoy communion with God in prayers, in study of His Word. Words are powerful, and when you emotionalize it, it becomes a bit more powerful, if you are going to say that, because when you say these things, your subconscious mind begins to internalize it and begins to, because you are feeling the words that you are speaking, and as you feel it, the subconscious mind picks it. When you repeat this affirmation over and over, remember, not just empty affirmation, but emotionalized affirmation over and over again, it goes a long way in influencing how you begin to behave. Why did I say you should emotionalize it? Because just the words will not make meaning. You have to feel what you are saying, and then you should make it simple so that you can memorize it, and then you don't have to be looking at a book when you are doing it. So the first thing you do in using this first tool is for you to sit down, ask yourself, what do you want in your life? What, in all of these areas of your life, what do you want? In your finances, what do you want? In your faith, what do you want? In your relationship, in your family, in your fitness, what do you want? Write it down. That's where it starts from, and make it very simple. That's it. The second one is what I call the mind images. Mind images. Images are powerful. Remember, the mind does not think in words or letters or in figures. The mind thinks in pictures. Now, how do you paint the image of what you actually want to experience? This principle also, I got it from the Bible. Now, if you look at the story of Abraham, you discover that Abraham, when he was interacting with God after Lot left him, God said, as far as you can see. What was he trying to paint? He wanted Abraham to have an image of his future. And then if you also read Jeremiah chapter 1, you'll see God asking Jeremiah, what are you seeing? And then Jeremiah said, this is what I have seen. And God said, he said, thou have seen well. And then God now said to him, I will hasten my word to fulfill it. Listen, the word, the affirmation that you have written cannot be fulfilled until those affirmations have been turned into images that you can see. Because until you see, God will not fulfill. Those words you have spoken cannot be fulfilled until they are painted in images. So the first tools for you to use is your imagination. You need to sit down and have an image of what do you want your finances to look like. Can you paint it? What will you be doing when you have so and so amount of money? Now, another help that you can get for you to have images, for you to go to the internet. Is actually what the internet is meant for. You can get images of beautiful families. You can get images of wealth, images of money. You can get images of someone praying in communion with God. You can get images of somebody who is very fit. You can get stock photos that really will paint these pictures for you, and then you should always look at them when you are reciting your emotionalized affirmation. I can tell you when you do these two, and then with the remaining two I'll be sharing with you in the next video, you will see that your negative programming will start changing. Why? Because the mind cannot accommodate two things that are opposite at the same time. One must live for the other. You cannot have a mindset of poverty and at the same time mindset of wealth. So if a mindset of poverty has been implanted, when a mindset of wealth comes, the mindset of poverty will have to give way for that mindset of prosperity and wealth to stay. I hope this video communicates value to you, and if it does, don't fail to click the like button and also share with your friends and loved ones. And then if you are yet to subscribe to my channel, please do so and turn on the notification bell so you always get my videos anytime, any day.